celebrating 6 years of BTS. Kendall Jenner has never eaten a what?
Wow.
And it's the attack of the Adam Sandler clones. What's going on, Internet? Welcome to the Download. You know the deal. I'm Denny Directo.
And I'm Cassie DeLauro, and we've got our producer, Brianna Sutton, joining us in the control room. Hey, B.
What up?
B, we have a very special anniversary to celebrate
Yes,
today.
we do.
It's kind of
K-pop kings.
Yes, it's kind of the only anniversary we all can celebrate in our single lives. I mean, for real though, I'm speaking the truth.
It's true.
It is the 6-year anniversary of the debut of BTS.
Woo!
And we are joining the fellow ARMY fans, and we are gonna share our favorite BTS moments with the hashtag 6 years with our whole BTS.
It's kind of amazing, you guys. It feels like longer, almost. I mean,
It feels like a lifetime.
I literally tweeted, I don't remember what life was like before BTS, y'all, but what a special day it is. They first debuted in June 2013 with their single No More Dream, and you guys will remember this, you hardcore fans. This is their first album, Too Cool for School.
And since then, you guys, in the last 6 years, we've gotten 6 studio albums, 5 compilation albums, 6 EPs, and 3 single albums. I mean, these guys are working.
They're working. I mean, it's 6 years and counting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, a lifetime to go.
And so many fans have been tweeting their favorite memories of the group. So we thought it was only fitting, I should say, that we share our favorite moments with the group over the years with E.T. Take a look. We are so excited you guys are on entertainment tonight. We love you guys so much.
I'm sorry.
Who is most likely to be a heartbreaker?
What do you mean heartbreaker? Like what do you mean heart?
Like I love you, bye.
약간 상처 막 이렇게 막 잘 주는.
Bad boy.
Bad boy. Bad boy. Sugar.
I'm bad boy.
You know, we sometimes really feel like we're getting like more love than even we deserve. So we really try to. All we can do is all we can give back is that we focus on our choreographies, music. That's all we can do.
BTS! Oh, you guys! Congratulations, RM. Good to see you guys. What's up, J-Hope? Happy birthday!
Thank you.
How are you gonna celebrate?
Awesome. Good.
I mean, how do you think that they feel about you being at the Grammys here tonight, your fan base?
Oh my goodness.
I mean, they made us. They gave the wings. They give all the opportunities to us. So I'm sure they'll be proud, and they'll be like, we see all around like they're here with us. So yeah, so we're so proud.
Did you hear that, you guys?
Oh my gosh.
We had to end on that one. He's talking about you, the ARMY, who I can honestly say, because we've been both lucky enough to interview the guys, they're one of the best fans in the world, and you guys made BTS, so happy anniversary to you too.
And I love that clip of you at the Grammys trying to get them, but you are not the only one who's had all the fun with the guys. This is the first time I met BTS and interviewed them. This was at the Billboard Music Awards in Vegas, and this was a couple years ago. But then I got to reunite with them at the Grammys this past year. I got to interview them again.
So you didn't get the drive-by, they actually landed.
They landed at me.
That's right.
But I took too much of their time, so they weren't able to come to you. I'm so sorry. I had to squeeze in as many questions as I had because before the Grammys, I asked the ARMY, I'm like, guys, I want to ask them what you guys really want to know. And they gave some really insightful, thoughtful questions. And so I was told I was only allowed one question with BTS, and I literally was like,
I'm glad you
kept going and going and going.
It was the first time at the Grammys. That was, I know, and they've said it too, that it was a career highlight for them being there.
It was one of our career highlights too.
One of my career highlights is me interviewing them for the first time, probably the same year you met them at the Billboard.
You could be in the band.
Thank you so much. If you remember
You
this
fit
interview,
right in, you look the part,
You know what?
maybe can't dance the part.
I asked all the questions that we would never dare to ask them anymore. No, now that we've gotten to know the ARMY and know what's important to them. But that was kind of our introduction to them, and they treated me with so much respect, and I had to do the same. So much kindness.
100%.
I mean, we purple you guys.
We purple you guys, and it's I love that you mentioned the respect thing because a lot of times in our industry we ask the personal questions and this and that, but BTS is one of those groups that we respect them so much, and the fans they just genuinely want to know about the music. They don't care about their dating life or anything. They honestly just want them to be happy. And
Honestly, that's
they want the scoop of when the new music's coming out or what new project magic they've got going on, all of it.
Something tells me we're gonna be seeing a lot more BTS over the years. So.
Yeah, and we're gonna be celebrating this anniversary for many, many, many more years to come.
So cheers to you guys,
Cheers
BTS.
to you guys.
All right. Isn't the Kylie Jenner doesn't eat cereal with milk convo all over again? This time with sis Kendall. I mean, guys, wait till you see this. Take a look.
Wow. A Hershey's Kiss is pretty epic.
Really?
I haven't had one in such a long time.
Never had one.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
What?
Okay, this clip is from Sunday's Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Can you tell everyone like how you saw this clip and like what your initial thought was?
Literally, the clip, we get sent these clips in advance, right? Ahead of Sunday's episode. And the headline is, Kendall Jenner opens up to Khloe about why she's pissed off at Kourtney. So I'm thinking, ooh, I'm here for some sis drama. That's the beginning of
That's
the
the
clip,
only
you
part
guys.
that you saw. You're like, what?
I'm like, excuse me, you haven't had a what? And like, I feel like Khloe's reaction was really low for what we just heard. She's never had a Hershey's Kiss? I guess that's not as surprising because she's a model, but I'm like, we're just gonna skirt over that part?
I was gonna say she's probably no sugar, no chocolate. She gotta keep that model body straight. But like a Hershey's Kiss is such like I don't even like chocolate, but one of my favorite little treats here and there that my grandma used to give me is our little Hershey's Kisses.
It shouldn't even count.
It shouldn't count. It's like
As a-
nothing.
you know,
It's like
it's nothing.
wee big.
She's never had a Hershey's Kiss.
But like that goes back to her sister
Right.
Kylie Jenner, who has never had cereal with milk. Remember when she tweeted that and the whole world stopped for a second? It's just like, what rocks do they live under?
cereal
They
with
have the world's biggest pantries full of
Yeah.
everything and anything.
Chefs.
But
I
yeah,
was
we
gonna
ain't got
say,
no milk.
It's probably
we ain't got no
because
Hershey's.
they have chefs and people cooking for them. Like, why would they need to pour a bowl of cereal that's too broke for them? Why am I eating a Hershey's Kiss?
Well, then
Like,
that sucks for them. They are being deprived.
That's
Because
Deprived.
cereal with milk, by the way, is one of my favorite
Oh, it's so
snacks.
good.
And everyone needs a little chocolate every once in a while, a little kiss, a little Hershey.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's all. Literally, that's all we wanted to talk about, guys.
Literally, that's all.
Like, tune in to Sundays Keeping Up with the Kardashians for an hour, but like, stay for that one little moment, okay? Sorry to call you out there, Ken.
All right, you guys, moving on. The internet, we love and appreciate you for this one because of how much you love Adam Sandler. There's an actual Facebook group that is dedicated to people who look just like Big Daddy / Billy Madison himself. I mean, it's uncanny. If we could take a look, okay, obviously this is Adam Sandler.
In case you forgot what he
In
looked
case-
like?
He's got a very distinct look. And then over here on the left is someone who's not Adam Sandler, but he's featured on this Facebook group page.
It's crazy because the page, which is was discovered by BBC North American reporter Jessica Lessenhop, the page has 90,000 likes and a lot of photos like this, you guys, of the doppelgangers.
It's just crazy though. Imagine if we got all of these Adam Sandler doppelgangers in one room together, like how crazy it would be. Because just right there, we saw two different people who look very similar to Adam Sandler. Oh, look, we got a third person. He's got the face shape, not as much as the second person I would say that we saw.
That second one was
but
crazy.
Yeah, the second one was crazy.
This one is like,
Yes!
okay, this is like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison era.
He has a little bit different eyes, I would say, but he's got the nose and the mouth. He even has the dimples around and the perfect scruff. Wow.
Like, what will the internet
That
think?
one,
This one
wow.
is insane. The nose, the haircut, all of it. I wonder how these guys feel about it.
Listen, I would probably click the follow button. See what I did there?
Isn't it a like button?
No, click the follow button.
Oh, click!
He's in the movie Click.
Yes,
Denny,
yes. Oh my
Jesus.
gosh, that was a long time ago. That's a great one. But
Look at this page, you guys. Are you guys gonna go follow this page now? Do you know anybody that looks like Adam Sandler? Let us know. Tweet us at ETNow using the hashtag ETLive.
I do, and it's not even worth bringing it up because I don't have the photo to prove it. But one of my
You know
friends,
someone?
I posted it years ago. It's my one of my best friends, Chris, who's married, whose wedding I just officiated.
Okay.
He posted a photo like talking into an ice cream or like licking an ice cream, and he
Okay.
looked like the wedding singer.
Really?
Yeah. Check my Twitter. I'll tweet it.
B, do you know anybody that looks like Adam Sandler?
I don't. Sorry. Do you guys have any doppelgangers? Has anybody ever told you look like a celebrity?
You know, you haven't gotten any. I've gotten like mini Mario Lopez.
I've gotten.
I can see that.
Who else? Who else?
Bruno Mars on a good day.
The hair. I will say I've gotten like Lucy Hale, Mila Kunis. When I have my hair down and it's short and it's like the loose waves.
Lucy Hale, I can
But
see.
like, you can't replicate this face. It's not more so like which celebrities do I look like. I'm curious if there are people in this world that look like you and look like me and look like Brianna. Like,
I'm not here for a Jordan Peele sequel to Us, okay? I don't need to find my tether. If you exist, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
I wish I would have done this before the show. I'll have to bring it up in another day. But I met a girl on a cruise back in 2004. I want to say I went with my family. And Denny, she looked just like me.
What is this, the Parent Trap?
Apparently, no, it's a thing. Like, people look like you out in the world. I mean, like I said, I thought this face could be replicated. But apparently there was someone. I'll have to bring it up on the download another day.
Yeah.
Now that I've talked about it so much. Okay.
Speaking of social media.
Speaking of pictures of crazy things, people will do anything for the gram, you guys. And listen, we are all guilty of it. Brianna, Denny, and I, of course. But you guys, people are now flocking to Ukraine to take pics at the Chernobyl disaster site, and it's got us feeling a certain type of way. Obviously, Chernobyl is very popular right now because of the HBO show. So I can see why people are, wanting to go to the disaster site, but it has gotten a little out of hand.
I was gonna say, maybe it is because of the popularity of this movie. I mean, look how cinematic and beautiful it is, right? But, obviously there is a really deep and sad history with Chernobyl. So I think that's the debate, right? Is whether it's in bad taste or not. And it all started really because Chrissy Teigen saw someone tweeted photos of other people taking photos at the actual disaster site. She wrote, "Oh my effing Lord," which she deleted, by the way. It doesn't exist anymore.
Maybe, I will say, maybe she deleted it because after a little bit more further research that we've done, we've found that these people who have taken photos are not necessarily influencers, but they are still, because they don't have like that huge following or blue check marks, however you want to classify an influencer, but they're still going to the disaster site and taking, I will say, influencer-like photos. They are
like that one. I feel like
is absolutely repulsive to look at. You are staging a photo showing your butt. You are nude at a disaster site where people died.
Right, and I feel like that's where maybe there's a blurry line, but I feel like that's where it's crossing the line because I think other people are just. I mean, you can make the argument that they are trying to remember what happened there, right?
With her ass cheeks.
No, that's different. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a line that's on one side. On the other side is people who are like genuinely trying to remember. What happened there.
Right, and that's what someone did. Someone defended themselves on Instagram, and they said that they wanted to pay tribute to what happened there and pay their respects. But here's just my personal opinion on this. Not everyone's going to agree with me on it. You don't necessarily have to take a photo of yourself in it. I feel like we've gotten to a place in social media culture where we always have to be in the photo. But here's the thing, if you really want to be respectful of the place you're at, whether it's 9/11 or Chernobyl, you can take a photo of the site and post it on your social media with all of your heartfelt thoughts without having to be like, kissy face, duck lips, selfie. You know what I mean?
Here I am next to the corpses. Like,
exactly. Like, I would never even.
It's the difference between memorializing it, but also, and then trying to get some likes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll never forget, we went on a family trip and my mom was like, "Oh, Johnny and Cassie, do you guys want to take a photo at the 9/11 site?" And I felt weird doing it.
I thought that
it's
too,
not
actually.
necessary.
I didn't take any photos when I went to visit the memorial site.
What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, besides it being just like ridiculous, because it is kind of self-serving if you're putting yourself in the photo, but it's like also it's still radioactive there. Like it's still very much radioactive. So it's like it's probably a good idea just to not go there because there are still people who are sick from that disaster, and I don't know why you would put yourself in that situation.
That's a fair point. But I think it all comes down to the fact that this is also subjective, though. It's like.
But that's when you look at this picture, Denny, and she's posing, and she probably took 15 different tries to get this, and put a filter and this and that. Like that's disrespectful.
I think it is. I actually agree with you. I really do. And like you mentioned 9/11, and also like I went to the South Korea North Korea border when I was visiting. You know what I mean? What I'm saying? The DMZ, and that felt eerie too with my. I brought a selfie stick and stuff like that, and it just felt a little disrespectful.
I think like a rule of, I mean, obviously you have to have respect, but imagine if a family member came across your Instagram photo, and always keep that in mind. What would they say to me in person if they saw that?
Or take it and don't post it? You know, like again, if people are really trying to just remember.
Oh,
the site
if you're
and,
just trying to remember,
Yeah.
but people they have to put it on social media. Otherwise, it didn't happen, right?
That's fair.
Exactly.
They did it for the gram. Oh, no.
Internet, what are your thoughts on this
please.
one? Leave us comments. We'd love to hear it.
Moving right along though, because is the City Girl Summer canceled? Twitter is going crazy after Young Miami almost bamboozled us with her pregnancy news. For that and more, we're bringing back Brianna into this story because it's a bit of a head scratcher, if you will.
Brianna, you're a little confused by this one too, right? You didn't think she was pregnant and now she is. What's going on?
So basically, Young Miami, who was one half of the City Girls, someone like recorded her at a concert and saw that she kind of had like a little belly poking out. So everybody was like, oh my goodness, is Young Miami pregnant? What's going on? Let's show 52, that's the video. So, you know, people sent in the video to the Shade Room and they were like, oh man, basically just speculating that she's pregnant, that she's expecting her second child.
What gave it away? Is it the belly button sticking out? Like I would say, look at this video, she is pregnant.
She's for sure pregnant in that video. But basically, she went on Instagram and posted a video of her in a bikini. And she said, oh, I'm not pregnant. Like, what makes you think I'm pregnant? There's nothing big here except for my Chanel bag. But people were even still skeptical after seeing this video because, like, you know, we're only looking at her dead on. She's not really turning to the side or anything.
Angles.
Yeah, exactly. She's real stiff, as you see in the video, like, not really doing much movement.
Right.
But basically, she was just saying, like, no, I'm not pregnant. 2 days later, she comes back on Instagram and she posts a clip of the documentary that they're about to come out with.
Right.
And in the documentary, she basically calls, what's his name? Pierre Thomas, who's the head of quality control, the label that she's under, which is like Migos label and the rest of it. And she tells him that she's pregnant. And basically, she just makes the whole announcement that she's pregnant. And she says, like, she really wanted to do it on her own time. We can show her Instagram post. She said she wanted to do it on her own terms and like let everyone know on her own terms because like so many people like doubted her as far as being able to hold down City Girls without JT, who's currently in jail, and like now that she's pregnant and going on tour. But she was saying like I really just wanted to like prove everybody wrong and like that I can do all this stuff.
Totally get wanting to announce it obviously on your own terms. It's such a personal, intimate thing, especially, you know, for a mother. But like, why did she have to make that other video blatantly lying about it? Why couldn't she just wait and like let the storm kind of calm down and then finally announce it and confirm all of it? Like this video is where I'm like, girl, you were straight lying to everyone.
Literally just 2 days ago.
Yes.
Or like 2 days before she actually dropped the documentary clip, for sure. I mean, I think she should have just got ahead of it and kind of like did it on her own terms, you know, before the doc went out. Or maybe she wanted to promote the documentary. It's just all kind of messy.
That might have been what it was. That's what I was thinking. Was maybe this was like a publicity thing. Was like she got, you know, people talking about it, saying like, oh no, she's not pregnant, and then like drops the bomb on us that she really is pregnant. So, and I mean, it got her trending on Twitter for a long time.
I was gonna say we feel a certain type of way about it. What does Twitter feel?
They had some things to say. Let's show number 60. So basically, like, because, you know, just like Cassie, I introduced you to Meg Thee Stallion and how she's on her hot girl summer stuff. And everybody talks about the City Girls, too, because they're on the same kind of, like, wavelength.
Right.
So now everyone's like, well, the City Girls see that Young Miami is pregnant, so our City Girl summer is canceled, basically.
Oh, my God. Guys, that's literally me when I learned that Beyonce was pregnant with the twins and had to bail out of Coachella. I was like, no! Why?
Exactly. And so this one too, because Megan Thee Stallion is also allegedly dating someone. So it's like Megan is booed up, JT's in jail, and Young Miami is pregnant. So the summer is not as hot as it was supposed to be.
That is a bummer for fans. That's a huge bummer for fans.
But it's okay. We're still gonna act up this summer.
Yeah,
that's the spirit, Brianna. You know what? That's my mood. Summer 2019 right there, okay? And also congratulations are in order for Miami. So, good for you, girl.
Congratulations are also in order for DJ Khaled, who's got another one. I'm so sorry. He'd be so ashamed of me. His latest album, Father of a Son, is taken over. See what I did there, pun? Okay, the top hip-hop R&B chart. But you guys, of course, there's some controversy with him nabbing that #1 spot.
The controversy is a bit of a, I feel like there's a bit of a double standard here, and I think some Nicki Minaj fans would agree.
Yeah.
Because essentially, people believe that he's only #1 because he was selling his albums as part of bundles. Meaning he was tacking on other items.
Energy drinks, or energy shots.
You literally get a copy of the album if you bought one of his energy drinks, shots, etc. So it basically is giving people an incentive to buy the album, which of course contributes, as it stands now, to chart eligibility.
Well, see, now I feel weird. I bought the Jonas Brothers merch. It came with a free digital album.
Well, no.
But I did it for the, never mind.
No, live your truth, live your truth. The argument here, or at least the discussion, is that Billboard is now reportedly taking measures to review the rules as far as chart eligibility and what that means for like album bundle packages.
Because like basically, really quickly before you go on, I have a question. So is it people were only buying the bundle because it came with extras, the energy shots?
Well, look at the way you bought the merch for Jonas Brothers, right? If you're a big fan, it's more of an incentive to buy that stuff. Like if Beyonce was selling her album,
you get an extra. It's like a BOGO. It's buy one get one free,
and it's all worth it, right? But apparently that all contributes to the album sales, and then that's how he arguably got the #1 spot on the hip hop charts. But here's the problem: the same thing happened with Travis Scott and Nicki Minaj. At least that's what she was accusing him for. I mean, Brianna, I heard you. I think I hear you. Do you want to chime in on this?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I guess it kind of makes sense why Nicki would be so upset about that, because it doesn't really seem fair that, you know, your merchandise also like kind of counts towards your chart sales. Because I mean, I get it, because people aren't really buying albums anymore because everybody's doing streaming. So I guess artists really do have to do something to get people to buy the album, but it still does kind of seem like gimmicky and like unfair.
And that's something that Nicki Minaj addressed, just how you said it specifically, not just on Twitter, but also when she was with Ellen. She said she likes to put out music and it's not about playing the games. In fact, I think we have the clip for you guys. Take a look.
It's just that when you have a #2 album to someone who's selling shirts and merch and selling passes for a tour that's not even announced yet, it feels like you're being tricked. It feels like, you know, someone is playing a game and like beating you at a game as opposed to just selling music. I want to sell music.
She's got a point. I mean, at the end of the day, at least in my opinion, I am not a music expert or in that industry by any means, but like when I think of calculating things on a chart, I would think of the actual sales of the album itself, not anything else.
So fans were tweeting about this, like, okay, but when Nicki, never mind. You know, they didn't want to go there, but let's just say, you know what? It's because Nicki's a trailblazer. Maybe between that incident and now, or instance, I should say, and now the DJ Khaled situation, now they're really gonna look into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nicki, your impact is felt. You know what I'm saying?
It's felt.
As I go by.
Sorry, I'm literally, to be honest with you, I was silent for a minute because I was trying to think in my mind. I bought the shirt first that later came with the digital download of the album, not vice versa.
No, it's the same thing.
Oh.
You're tacking on products that have nothing to do with like the actual music.
But I paid for the shirt.
Well, not,
like I didn't pay.
You're the reason why they got the #1 album in the country then. Congratulations, Joe Bros. It's because of this one right here.
You also get the free album with the Ticketmaster tickets.
Oh my God. All right, we're moving on now, guys. It is time for our MVP, the most viral post. Billy Ray Cyrus, he took to Instagram with an achy, breaky heart yesterday mourning the loss of their family dog, Mate. And now, we love Uncle Billy, and we are so sorry for their loss, but now everyone is talking about how Billy is still rocking the BlackBerry.
So this is a screenshot of, literally a screenshot of his phone screen, and this is, of course, Mate, their family dog who passed away, and he says, you know, now he knows what it feels like to be the Tin Man, which is so sad. And of course, Twitter missed the memo that their family dog had just died, and instead, people were responding to that all about how he has a BlackBerry.
It's like that clip of Kendall Jenner. I'm like, you try to pull a fast one on me, but I'm not gonna forget the fact that she has not had a Hershey's Kiss yet. And now this, like, RIP, that sweet, sweet dog, but what? That is a relic. That BlackBerry. You need to keep that forever.
Relic. I will say he might have 2 phones because he took you can see in the reflection, if we can actually pull up the screenshot of the BlackBerry, there's a wider shot of it. You can see in the reflection that there's another. Oh, you don't have it? Oh.
Kim Kardashian did the same thing for a while. She says she kept her BlackBerry for like business stuff or like emails, and then of course her like other phone for texting
Interesting.
and for social media and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
didn't Obama have a BlackBerry for a while? Or was I think it was Obama?
I cannot confirm nor deny,
Yeah,
but you
Obama
know
had a
what?
BlackBerry, so we rocking Blackberries.
You know what? No.
My thumbs have gotten too big for a BlackBerry.
I was gonna say that's all tea, no shade. Like, go on, Billy. Do what you want to do.
We love you, Uncle
We love
Billy.
you. All right, you guys. Well, that does it for the download today. Hope you enjoyed it. Per usual, we'll be back tomorrow with another one. All right, I need
So
to go.
proud of you. That's Danny Directo, you guys. I'm Cassie DeLaura, and that's Brianna Sutton in the control room. We'll see you guys tomorrow.